Yeah. What's up, guys? I am back. Yeah, Damage 24/7, man. We are here yet again, checking out some videos, man. This video we're gonna be talking about be talking about Heihachi. Is he a defensive powerhouse? Let's let's find out. Let's check some clips out and see what we got. All right, yeah, let's get into it and find out what we got going on. Why is this up? Close that. And we're gonna go right here and get it popping. Let's find out.
If you've been getting scam texts like these, it was me. I said that probably means your date has been leaked. I have all of it. Who leaked?
Arguably the most versatile 12-frame punish in the game, arguably the best 12-frame punish in the game. Insanely strong.
Talk to me, man.
And now I have to mention that if you are in heat, now you can use raw frost here to launch the opponent. So minus 12 in heat, launch. But it's a really nice thing about heat Heihachi that again minus 12, now he can launch.
Shout out to me, for keeping us up on the game.
What's up, guys? Main man Sui here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and I'm here with my favorite ever Tekken character, TEKKEN8 Heihachi. And yeah, that's not hyperbole, by the way. I mean that. I love this character. It's my new main.
Oh shit.
What I want to discuss in this video is his punishment. I'm going to do a lot of content on Heihachi, by the way. We're going to talk about stance strategy in another video. But in this video, I want to talk a little bit about his defensive capability, because his punishment is beyond 10 out of 10. He has crazy strong punishment, which I love to see on a character, because I love playing defense, and if your opponent whiffs anything, electric into the highest Mishima damage, if you block anything, you get some of the best punishes. And I just want to go over like what you can do, because I see so many people are like not in the know of how strong the punishment is. So we'll just start with 10 frames. Or like if you step someone. You know, 1-1-2 with flash punch is an amazing whiff punish. Like if you step and you feel you can't do an electric, or you just want to get something out quickly, 1-1 and then confirm, right? This is even more generous in this game. Like in Tekken 7, you have to be quick on the confirm, but here it's so easy. Just 1-1, you know that 1-1 is connected, and you add the third punch. And of course, the third punch, wall splats. This is what truly elevates this into arguably the best 10-frame punish in the game. The fact that in Tekken 7 it's minus 1 on block, it was completely brain dead. As Heihachi main, just at the wall, 1-1, 1-1, like minus 1. It was nothing you could do. You would just stand there and block against Heihachi and do nothing. So in this game it's more fair. It's minus 5. You know, if opponent starts checking me with stuff, I kind of gotta respect them. You know, especially Feng, where you can throw back for a homing 12-frame mid. So here it's not quite as brain dead, but still, if it does hit, very generous window to confirm. Kablam. And the big difference here, of course, is that in Tekken 7, you're not allowed to bound on the wall. In this game, you can. Back 1-4 into your big combo, and we have 57 damage, which is very nice. At 10 frame, you can also do 1-2-2, and this one can be stance cancelled. Now into Wind God Kame, right? So you get a +4 here into stance mix-up, which is kind of interesting. Although I just don't use this. Like, even if I don't have the wall, I really like getting this knockdown. And 27 damage, you know, it hits pretty hard. You do not get the Kazuya knockdown on the butt. Only Kazuya has that now. This is more like Devil Jin, throws them very far away. Kazuya has the best flash punch that is outside of the wall. In the neutral, Kazuya is the best one. Obviously, Kazuya's does not wall splat, but Kazuya sets up his godlike Oki so well. So Kazuya's flash punch is not to be underrated. So after this, we're gonna look at 12 frame. And at 12 frame, of course, we get Demon Breath. Demon Breath is very nice because it's actually a pretty decent panic button as well. It's 12 frames fast, has pretty decent reach, and it's only -10 on block.
Okay.
You'll be surprised how many people online will see you do this, and it's so fast, and then they don't really react to the punish in time, and you can block their jabs, or they don't even know it's -10, and they're like, that's gonna be -12. They start throwing something like this, and they don't get the punish. But Demon Breath is good, especially because if someone recovers in like a crouching state at like -12, you're going to want a proper mid hitbox, and Demon Breath hits pretty low. Demon Breath is nice, but there's no guaranteed follow-up. But of course, if you are, we're gonna show the ultimate form version of this attack as well. We allow activation if your ultimate form. Now it guarantees 4-4-2 Demon Uppercut for a total of 58 damage, which is pretty fucking insane. That is pretty fucking insane. But the best 12 frame punish is the Chrome Dome. Forward 1+2. And this had no reach in Tekken 7, but this punish has been enhanced so much in this game with additional reach and better follow-ups. In Tekken 7, it would knock them down on the ground for like an Iron Hand, Omen, or like a Demon Uppercut. If you struggle a lot with execution, you would just do this, Demon Uppercut. But yeah, in this game, more reach leaves them standing with 14 frames to follow up. Ooh. And this makes it the best 12 frame punish in the game, in my opinion, considering what we can do with normal state, neutral state, but also like heat state. Tremendously changes this punish.
Chat,
Ultimate form makes this punish like super broken. Forward 1+2. We can now do down forward 4-2, which is a natural 13 frame strength. And it's also a little bit underrated in the neutral, because down forward 4 is an okay like -6 on block. It's not super bad. It's not super bad. And it has, you can delay the follow-up pretty greatly. It's got a big delay window. And the second hit is -12 on block, which again is not super bad considering it's a counter hit launcher. So even in the neutral, you can try and play around a bit with that. But so again, -12 and they recover not in crouch. Note that this is a high. You'll do bam, blam, blam. And this of course will wall splat. And we have 68 damage from -12. Very good. Note that if you want to get a heat engager, you can buffer Iron Hand here. And this is gonna look weird because it's like, what? Iron Hand animation is 14 frames and this is only +14. And you have to execute Iron Hand as well with core circle forward. How does this work? Well, Iron Hand is always bufferable. No matter what attack you do, like say I do CD4-4, I can buffer Iron Hand, so you input core circle forward 2 during an animation. Be it Heihachi being in a block stagger or mid attack, you can input Iron Hand and it will come out as soon as you're done. So here I'm inputting Iron Hand during the stagger effect. So this is super consistent. So 36 damage and I get a heat engager. Super nice. It's also wall splats. So if you want to go heat engager, Iron Hand is good. And now I have to mention that if you are in heat, now you can use Raw Thrust here to fucking launch the opponent. So -12 in heat. But again, this is technical. Launch. Again, I have not practiced this enough, but it's a really nice thing about Heat Heihachi that, again, -12, now he can launch. So forward 1+2, and then Raw Thrust, Heat Dash. Etc. The Raw Thrust, you gotta practice it here because it's forward 1+2. It's quite a bit strict, but the more I've practiced it, I used to do it like 10% of the time. Now it's like a 50%, but I'm gonna keep practicing. But very strong. If you drop it, of course, you're not in a terrible situation. You get Rao Frost Dash right on block, so you're +5. It's not the worst thing in the world to drop either. And then of course, ultimate form. Chrome Dome now is an easy mode launcher. Forward 1 + 2, down for 2-1. Right?
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
Or you can take them to the wall and it's bagoosh. It's a lot of damage. So again, ultimate form Heihachi, Chrome Dome, down for 2-1. Arguably the most versatile 12-frame punish in the game, arguably the best 12-frame punish in the game. Insanely strong. 13 frames, and 13 you of course can do down for 4-2, but we showed before. You can do down for 1-2. This of course you have to charge up. If you just do it, you mash it out,
one person on my screen right now, man. I appreciate
if you fully hold, it's not a natural. This is one of those perfect charges, right? If I think it does as much as 38. If you charge it perfectly, you get the gold effect. There we go, 38. If you get a perfect charge. Note that this will never wall splat, however. Will never wall splat. So yeah, you're gonna wanna do this, you're gonna wanna do this. And of course, at 13 frames, Heihachi now has the perfect electric. So theoretically, in theory, you can launch a hopkick, a -13, with an electric, but it's unbelievably difficult to do. Typically, even with like elite Mishima players, most of them, it's at -15. The electric is a reliable launcher. Unblock punish. The absolute best Mishima players, you'll see them pretty consistently get a -14 launch. So for example, Heihachi's while standing 1 is -14 on block. And you'll see some super talented Mishima players will go for the electric punish on that. But at -13, you will never see Mishima players try to electric punish hopkicks. They'll just do this because it's so you need to be an AI to do that reliably. So that's just not happening. But it's good to know that Heihachi has a perfect electric at 13. That's it for standing punishment. The last thing I'm gonna mention is that if you block a rage art and you don't want to go for the electric because it's so fucking difficult, because the block stagger is so long, you cannot buffer electrics, and every character has a unique block stun on their rage art. So electric launching rage arts is super difficult, even at -15. So what you can do here is what you do for his wall combo, which is down for 3, 1 + 2, core circle forward 1. This is an easy 15 frame, 49 damage punish if you get the blue spark. I wait for the second punch. So down for 3, 1 + 2, punch, and on that second punch, after it, I immediately do core circle forward 1. But there's a lot of execution on this character. But yeah, I wait for the second punch to impact, and then core circle forward 1 quickly.
Okay.
But it's not super easy. You're gonna have to practice. But you want the 5 extra damage. It makes a difference. Now we're gonna look at while standing punishment. And there's a lot of things that have happened here as well. So at -11 or -12, we block a low. You're gonna do while standing 4-4. This is neutral. And here you can go just like Reina Vedota, you hold down, you get a +6 situation now into Wind God Kame mix-up, which is very well worth going for. So this is a very nice enhancement to his most basic while standing punish. While standing 4-4, Wind God Kame. Super nice. And then at 13, you're going to do while standing 1. And this one still gives Iron Hand or Omen. So Iron Hand, as I said before, is bufferable. So it's much easier than you think to do this. You just buffer. Just make sure you do a proper.
Okay, so to my understanding, Heihachi is he's offensively stacked, so he'd be really good in punishing and playing defense. Say if you're a defensive player like me, you play a lot off block. So having knowing that a 14 frame EWGF, knowing that you have that in Heihachi, for me, I'm gonna practice it until I get it, man. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm definitely gonna practice that shit until I get it, man. Cause yeah, that'll just be a really good tool to have because it's a launch. Like having a launch that's that fast and with that frame rate, I think it's very good to have in your arsenal. I also want to add that to a lot of my Kazuya gameplay, so I'll have to check the frame data on that. But shout out to the few people that came in to check the video, man. I'm just trying to build the viewers, you know. I'm probably about to get on and actually play for a little bit. So thank you guys for watching. Tune into the next video. Thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate you. Yeah, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500. Thank you guys so much for your support. Sorry, I can't talk now. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the jitters, man. For first few streams, I feel like I'm just kind of working the kinks out. So thank you guys again for checking this shit out. I'll be back.